Here we are for the final match of the day on Wally Wilson Oval. We've got the A&G Dorings against Farani Taylor Stallions. Farani Taylor batting first here. A&G in the field. That one's a wide to start with. From big Jean-Paul Honsmeyer. The batsman there for Farani Taylor Stallions. Got Wade Graham at one end, number 9, non-striker's end, and on strike in the red helmet, who's just pushed a single out to mid-off. We've got, get his number here. I think it's number 7. Imran Kadir. So Imran, from memory, is a very good batsman. He's also a leg spin bowler, so we'll see that a bit later on. Trying to bowl big away swing here. Jean-Paul. That one just pushed to mid on for a single. A&G Dorings, of course. Defeated Cobras, lost to Julia Bangers, and then won against Gagawan Strikers in the group stage. Great contact there from Kadir out to mid-wicket here. Fielded by David Olivier there. And of course, Farani Taylor Stallions defeated Alex Chiefs, Old Fools and Westfield in the Columbia Moose. Currently undefeated in the competition, and they are a very good outfit, looking lovely in their yellow and blue top set. Good ball there from Jean-Paul. Great work of his own bowling. Good mobility from the big fella there. He's enjoying it himself there too. Big smile on his face. Good bouncer there to finish the over. So hello to everyone out there on Facebook joining us live here at Western Province Cricket Club in beautiful Cape Town. We've got the Farani Taylor Stallions batting, and A&G Dorings, they've got the ball in hand in the green. Jean-Paul Honsmeyer bowled the first over there. Good first over, some good work of his own bowling in the field. Quite tidy, no boundaries to speak of. Trying to catch the name of this bowler here. It's Renier Lowe, number 1. Farani Taylor 5 for naught after 1.1 overs. Oh, that's a great shot there from Canham. Smashed out over cover boundary for 6. Just a little bit over pitch there from Lowe. Yeah, full and wide, and just threw his hands through that. That's a short boundary out to that side there. Playing at the very top of the square. The wickets quickened up as the day's gone on here. This morning, the first game, Alex Chiefs and Julia Lal Bangers was quite slow, low scoring affair. Then we saw Venora Sri Lanka comprehensively beating the team from Australia, second 11. Then Thunder Dragons were successful against whoever they played. Slipped my memory at the moment. And then the last match before, CT Warriors were too strong against Tanks Plumbing. So they've moved on through. Hello to Ali Rahman. Hello to Kashif Hussain. Hello to Steve Hayes. Hello to everyone else watching out there. If you're on Facebook, please let us know where you're watching from and pass any feedback. As we see Wade Canham's stats there. 255 runs, average of 127.5, which is amazing. Strike rate of 166. 450s so far in 6 innings. That's incredible from him. Balls just working to the leg side there. Sensible batting for a single. David Olivier doing the fielding out there. Frick Flory, welcome to you. Let's go Dick Dorings. Dewan Rahim, do we arrange any tournaments in London, UK? Great shot there from Gadir. Yes, Dewan, we have around 400 last man stands teams playing in London. It's our biggest area in terms of city-wise. So if you're looking to play in London, please go onto our website, lastmanstands.com/join, and you'll be able to sign up for a team or enter your own team. We've got leagues running all around the world, 13 different countries. We've got around 5,000 teams currently playing. So one's pushed to mid on, just the one, run the first one hard. Kashif from TFC is currently watching from the Cape of Good Hope, so he's taking the boys down there for an excursion this afternoon. Lots of things to do here in Cape Town. Fantastic part of the world. It's my first time here, but I've thoroughly enjoyed it so far. So as we were saying, of course, if you want to enter a league, we've just launched in India, so if you're watching on from India, plenty of cricket out there. We've got big man into bowl again here. It's over pitch, flicked away to the leg side. Great running there from Kadir. Comfortable too. So Tanvir watching on from London. He says FJT your favourites to take the cup. They've been quite impressive so far in their group games, but they've not been tested greatly the opposition they've played. It's a great short ball there. Jean-Paul tucked away to fine leg, not very convincingly I must say for a single. Hello again to another regular viewer, Sharon Moore. Hope you're well, Sharon. You see FJT Stallions, sorry, Farani Taylor Stallions as they're now known, move on to 20 for naught after 2.2. Kadir on 12, Cano on 8. Just kept a little low that one, maybe rolled the fingers on it. Thanks for your kind words, Kashif. Nice straight bat there from Canham. He's pushed into the gap, looking for two, but no, not to be on this occasion. Dick Dorings, of course, I believe they're from West Rand, may need to be corrected. Anyone that knows their geography. FJT Stallions from London. Oh, there's a little change of pace there. Just rolled his fingers on that one. It's good to see a smile on his face. He's really enjoyed his time here. I was speaking to him in the clubhouse the other day. Just having a great time. As you see a wide shot there, panning across. Fantastic views here from the Cape Town. You can see off to the right there's Table Mountain. You see the field on the left here. See the clubhouse, the Last Man Stands banners fluttering proudly on the balcony. Hello to Alex Bedson watching from the Wirral. He needs to start playing some Last Man Stands as well, I think. He's been promising for a long time. Tanvir's let me know there's many London players watching live, so that's good to hear. One's Slightly streakily played down to deep point there for a single. See Renier Lowe's stats there. 91 wickets, best of 3 for 5. He'd take that today. Economy around 6, so he's really tight bowler. Oh, that's hit hard there by Kadir. That's 6 over long off. Fantastic shot. Just advance the bowler a little. Lowe's been bowling quite one length there, and Kadir's read that. A couple of skips down the track. See the replay? Skipped and whacked straight in his arc there. Yes, Tanvir Ross's here. He's currently playing in the Cow Corner Cup, our social competition down on the backfield there for Alder Rack. I'm sure he'll be joining us shortly. Kadir digs out a Yorker. Fantastic comeback there from Lowe. But another single all the same. See his stats again there. Well, ranking of 439. It's quite handy. It's around 130,000 players in the database there, so to be ranked in the top 500's great achievement. Canham again. Just opening the face there. Thickish edge. Almost finding the gap between backward point and deep cover. So if you are watching on, feel free to tag some friends and get them to join in the conversation here. We'd love to hear any feedback from any of our fans out there. Nice shot there from Gadir. He's going to come back for a 2 there. Throw come in. Not the greatest arm. Well, the same was on the full to the keeper, so you can't ask much more. Tanvir, Wayne and Bjorn also here. Wayne's also just in a meeting at the moment. There's the Gary Kirsten Foundation. Of course, they're our charity partner for this fantastic event here in Cape Town, doing some great work at the Gary Kirsten Foundation, helping improve and give sporting opportunities to township cricketers and people in the townships around South Africa. So if anyone wants to donate to the Gary Kirsten Foundation, feel free to go to lastmanstands.com/donate. Even if you can only give a little, it all makes a big difference for some of the guys out there who aren't quite as well off. So change of bowler here. Got Dylan Luce, number 31. Just taking the pace off, some off spin. Good start there. Nice length. He's best of 4 for 17, average of 21. It's nice. Quite premeditated there. It's down very early to play that paddle. Wasn't quite the length, but all the same gets it away for 2. Throw comes in. Possible overthrow. Good backing up there by the long on fielder coming in. So Dylan Liu also just about to break into the top 1,000 in the world there as a bowler. Economy of 7.03. He's made a reasonable start here. 2 after 2 balls. Oh, that's going to be close, and it was given. It's very full. Cannon went down for the sweep, and he's missed it. We'll see a replay here in a sec. He's doesn't look happy, but I think that's more just with his shot selection. Wasn't a fantastic shot there. It's just... Oh, yes, I think just hitting leg stump there. Just hitting leg stump. Not much spin on that wicket out there today. Let's see. Canham, 13 off 12. He was starting to look good as well. Shakes his head. Not sure if that's at the umpire or at himself. But anyway, he's on his way. So now number 4. Tanvir Sikandar. He's one of the very good batsmen here for Farani Taylor. He's a fantastic striker of the ball, as you can see from his strike rate there, 197. Strikes it very hard. 33 innings, 9 50s, averaging 55. He does hit it very nicely indeed. Sorry, Tanvir, see your comment there. I'm not sure if Tech Republic got up or went down. If you can have a look for us on the website and let us know the result, that'd be fantastic. Matthew Jacobson, there is the quarterfinals tomorrow and the semi-finals and finals on Saturday. As you see, Sikander there off to a good start, just eases the single. So that'll be what the captain's looking for there. Lose into the attack, gets a wicket in his first over. Breaks what was proving to be quite a good partnership. Oh, big swing there from Kadir. Down the leg side though. And the signal wide. He would feel he's missed out, but he's got the wide. Easily flicks that one there. Should be an easy 2 here. Well run there. So FJT starting nicely here. This wicket's a little hard to read. Seen a few low scoring matches today and a few high scoring, but I'm not sure if that's the pressure of the situation. Final 16 of the World Championships. Or if the wicket in fact is a little hard to play, but nothing overly obvious as we've been watching. Perhaps a little on the slow side. Yanni Theron, Bacon have won by 81 runs and top Pool C in the Cow Corner Cup. So fantastic from them. Matthew, no more games today. This is the final game of the round of 16. Tanveer's going to find some results there from the Czech Republic game. So you'll let us know the result there. I think that was a 4:20 start, so it might not yet be over yet, maybe halfway through on the Gary Kirsten Oval over here. Another change of bowler here. This is Els into the attack. Right arm over the wicket. Use to the leg side for a single, maybe 2. Oh, there's a slight fumble, but good work by the fielder there. Hustled in hard, and he's kept it to a single. As Kadir just fixes up his shoelace there. So Farani Taylor Stallions here moving on to 39 for 1 after 5.1 overs. Els in again. Oh, that's a great shot there from Kadir. He's one of the best batsmen in the team and he showed it there. Nice soft hands, open the face. Keeper's not happy with the field there. He's adjusting. He wants a bit of adjustment. It's very hard to protect that boundary there. You see some L's stats. 84 wickets, best of 4 for 19. Average of 22. Big gap there, backward point. Oh, he's gone even finer again this time. Oh, great work by the big man. I think that's Jean-Paul down there. He's gone down well there. And I'm joined here in the commentary box now by Wayne Grieve. Welcome back, Wayno.
Good to join you again, Simon.
I was on my own for a second there, bud.
Yeah, sorry I had to leave you. I was just checking up on the Car Corner Cup games.
Oh, great shot by Kadir, found the gap. Just had an update from Yanni Theron from Bacon that they've topped Group C. That was a very tough group, all good teams in that one.
Yeah, and I've also, during the break, I've had a chat to Ryan van Niekerk from the Gary Kirsten Foundation, and he was just giving us feedback on Langa CC and how much they enjoyed playing in the tournament. They were raving about it, and for them, he was saying, it felt like they were playing. We watch Els continue all the way.
Found the gap very easily. Every shot basically should be another 2 here.
Ryan was just telling us how the Langa boys were really excited that they're playing against teams from all over the world. As we see the shop at last man's stands banner come up again. Unfortunately, this balconies on the about 100 meters away today, so I don't think there's going to be any sixes up here. But tomorrow we move back to the close strip, and Sharon Moore has just reported that the prize tomorrow, if anyone manages to take a catch on the boundary, it's going to be 8,000 Rand. A kit voucher for 8,000 Rand.
Jeez, you can get shirts, trousers and a bat for that. This is Luz again here, picked up a wicket in his first over, just taking the pace off. It's hard to defend that bound, short boundary to the offside there. Bowling nicely. Sikanda uses his feet and chips that out to long on for a single.
So FJT from England, a London side, very experienced. They're in the top 10 of the world rankings.
They ever won the UK champs? I don't remember they have, but
finished up runners-up on 1 or 2 occasions. Oh, that is massive.
It's holding in the wind, but I think it's still well and truly gone the distance. Let it go, Grieve.
It's on the Gary Kirsten Oval, or almost on the Gary Kirsten Oval.
Kadir's showed his class here. Jeez, he's a big man. He's put all of it into that.
So FJT coming in a bit under the radar here. Not many people talking about them, but I think they're certainly a team to watch out for. Oh, he's gone again.
Oh, that's in the wind, but still travelled the distance. Great shot there.
So this is ominous for the field inside. Dick Dorings is heading into the wind to the long boundary. Going at 10 and over on the trickier end to bat from.
Tossed up
gone
again. So the hat trick of sixes.
That looks like Nipstick's shirt. 666. And he's retired.
He has retired. Fantastic knock from Kadir there. He got going, used the pace on the early bowlers nicely, worked it to the short boundary in the offside behind point there. And then a slow bowler, loose bowler, great first over, got the wicket, but he's been taken to there from Kadir. So just looking at the Facebook comments here. Matthew Jacobson, there was 2 Australian teams in this event. Second 11 unfortunately went out in the round of 16 to Venora, Sri Lanka, who were also another one of the favourites, along with Farani Taylor. And Old Fools as well from Melbourne. They unfortunately didn't progress through to the main event, but they're in the plate competition. This is Els again, short ball.
And down to fine leg for 2 as Anna Marie Els tunes in. I wonder if she's a relative of the bowler, Els. Anna Marie says stacked her daughters.
What's that mean, Wayne?
Afrikaans isn't brilliant, but I think it means go well. As we look at the stats of Ahmed Khawaja. Good strike rate.
Very good. So I think we've seen why he's got a good strike rate there. He's gone very hard that first ball outside off stump. No connection this time. 8 50s in 26 innings. So 1 and 3 and a bit. He gets a 50.
Pushed into the covers for 1.
Nice straight bat there. Fielded by the skipper, David Olivier. Lovely chap. So left-hander here. This could be danger these last few overs before the turn, heading towards a short boundary. There's a big space there towards square leg, mid-wicket quite straight, and a fine leg in place. He's worked up, great fielding by the keeper. Oh, and he's missed the throw.
That's a big moment in this game.
This could be danger signs here with the left-hander for Dick Dorings. They had a chance there to run him out. Not to be on this occasion.
Martin Else is also tuned in. So we've got Anna Marie Else, Martin Else.
Where's Ernie Els? One's out towards third man.
So the winner of this match will play CT Warriors. So one side of the draw has some really big names, big teams. Early in the day, Julal Bangers beat a very, very good Alexandra Township Chief side. They're going to meet Thunder Dragons, who are growing in confidence as the tournament goes on. As we look at Imran Kadir, 52 of 21. That's got this innings off to a flyer.
Jeez, he struck it well there. Boy, that's hit out. The fielder's coming around. I don't think he'll make it.
Ooh, that's
fantastic. Great fielding there. And a great throw as well. It's a long boundary and he's got it almost on the full. The keeper's taken a tumble there in the background. So wherever you're watching on from, let us know.
As he gets around, he had no money on stopping that from a few yards out. Brilliant.
Oh, that was fantastic. Released it before he went over the rope there. This is David Olivier, the captain. Ooh. So wherever you're watching on from, let us know.
Mark Jones is just tuned in. Mark Jones is a very, very talented all-rounder. He plays his LMS cricket on the Whirl.
Yeah, he's from the Shed, aren't they? They're a great team. They were at the World Champs in, when was it, in London?
It was 3-4 years ago.
Lose the off-spin has been busy out here at mid-wicket. Can't stop the two that time.
Bowler just lost his run up there.
This is David Olivier, the bowler, I think. He's the captain of this side. They're from West Rand, I believe. Great work of his own bowling there, chasing that out, having a word with the cover fieldsman there. So the final match that's going on here, it's about halfway through on the back oval. It's Czech Republic. They were 189 for 5 after their 20 overs. And You Must Never, 5 for 0 after 1.1 overs. So it's in the balance there. Czech Republic, maybe slight favourites, but LSE Legends did hit up 2-2-4 there earlier in the day. So it's quite a high scoring ground. As FJT moved to 78 for 1 after 8.4 overs here. Eased into the offside. Bowler can't get that. It's another single. What do you think's part out here today, Wayne? Given the pressure situation, we saw some low-scoring matches earlier in the day.
The wickets played well today. It's been a bit slow early in the day. I think it was at its best actually in the last game, and I think 150, 160 is a good score, but I still think 145 is a potentially winning score if you've got a good bowling attack. So FJT well ahead of the rate here.
I think this is Els to come again here. Been formed by Anne-Marie Els, no Ernie.
Well, this is going to be out if he hits.
And he does. Well done from Els there. Fantastic bit of work. The non-striking batsman, not sure what he was doing there, trying to get maybe his way up the LBW appeal. could be a big wicket there. I think that's Sikander striding off there. He was striking it very nicely indeed.
So watch the replay.
Just going down leg on the LBW appeal. Sikander caught well short there.
So Sikander, one of the better players of the FJT side.
There's a lot of good players on that side though, Wayne. So you just try and catch the new batsman's number there. Short and wide outside off stump, but just a single.
So the keeper, number 45, did I see Goose on his back? I think I saw Goose. So they've got an else in the team, a Goose. Goose is the nickname of the golfer, Retief Goosen.
Not sure golfing nickname, Wayne.
Hacker.
Can't chip, I thought as well.
Shabazz Khan. Oh, is there going to be another run out?
Elder's enjoying fielding off his own bowling here, charging around. Some great spirit shown by all the teams here, but A&G Dorings really showing us that they mean business here today. So left-handed Kawaja. Might be looking to target a short boundary here before the turn. Down the leg side. Must have been a bit of pad on that one. No wide given by the umpire.
We welcome Matt Howard to the viewing. Matt Howard's a good all-rounder that plays his cricket in the Cheshire area.
Hopefully he's been in the gym in the off-season.
Number 45, Goose. Short for Goosen.
Oh, full toss.
Bowler is Else. And that's 4 through extra cover.
Bowler just apologises there to the captain, I think. Didn't need to bowl that full outside off stump. FJT, of course, from London. It's very big in terms of last man stands, around 400 teams. And A&G Dorings from near Johannesburg, West Rand. Is that right, Wayne?
I think that's correct.
So look at the scorecard here. Kadir got them off to a fantastic start, 52 off 21. Canham, he was LBW, trying to sweep the off spinner loose in his first over. Tanvir Sikander just run out in that previous over. And Kawaja and Khan currently at the crease. And they're 85 for 2 after 10. We see the change of ends now.
So FJT well ahead of the rate. First 10 overs from that end. It's always been the more tricky side to score runs from. As we look at the bowling figures, ZP Hansma, pick of the bowlers, only going for 8 from his 2.
It's him down here, coming down to third man, the big man.
The big man himself is just coming below, coming in with the helmets there, just below the commentary box. He's got 0-0 on his back.
2 donuts on his back. Matthew Jacobson, where can you watch replays? If you're on the Facebook page, we do put up highlights at the end of every match, so keep an eye out.
This could be a run out. Good fielding.
Too quick there. I think that's loose down there at long off. Here's the off spinner who took the wicket of Canham.
Looks to be one of the better fielders in this tournament. Covers a lot of ground.
Yeah, he's a good athlete. He was down here at mid wicket before and covered a lot of ground. Oh, that's probably a no ball for height there. So it will be a free hit next delivery. This one goes for a single.
Free hit. Short boundary mid-wicket.
This could be carnage here. Left-hander.
Oh, it's the left-hander. So it's short boundary, extra cover region.
If he hits the 6 over cover here.
I think he's going to go mid-off, yeah.
Oh, the keeper's fumbled. Oh, that's costly. 4 byes.
Straight in for the bowler. He does his bit. And the keeper lets the team down. It looked fairly regulation there from the keeper.
Oh, I don't know if it did something off the wicket maybe, or just slow ball perhaps just bounced in front of him.
Joseph Bowler's just tuned in and asking where playing. This tournament's been held at the Western Province Cricket Club in Rondebosch, Cape Town.
Olivia, it's a wide. It's just lost his line and length a little bit here, feeling the pressure. FJT Stones move on to 93 for 2 after 10.2. Oh, good ball there, good comeback. They need to do just, I think they just need to bang back for length here. Just try and make them hit towards the longer leg side boundary. Don't want to be full and get dispatched into Rondebosch High School. Can't be short and outside off stump. It's quite short out that way. The tough here for the bowlers. That's good bowling there. Straight, Yorker length. Still a single.
Welcome to Shafi M. Tanvir. He's probably the most experienced umpire in the London leagues now. Does a great job out there. He's been umpiring for at least 5-6 years.
So if anyone's got a score that they think FJT are going to get to here, comment, let us know what you think the score is going to be. My tip is going to go 193. Wayne, you?
I'll tell you after 19.4 balls.
Could be wrong by 12. Wayne, for those that don't know much about Last Man Stands and are watching, can you tell us a little about it?
He's given him. The batsman thinks he's got an edge on that.
The way the ball bounced away there, I don't think he's hit that. Would have accelerated off the bat much faster.
We'll have to have a look at the snickometer here.
He's not happy, but most people aren't when they get at LBW. Ross K will tell you they normally hit it.
We'll have a look at the hotspot here. Let's see.
I don't think he's hit that.
The umpire's head in the perfect position there. He's covered himself. I don't have a clue.
Well, if he didn't hit it, it was definitely plumb. He was probably hitting all three, to be honest.
Very good umpiring there, making sure that we couldn't get a good look in on the replay. But FJT have got a play in the bank. Kadir, 50 of 21. So wickets in hand, on to major issue. The batsman's claiming he hit that one, but the only thing I saw was a piece of turf coming out of the grass.
I don't think he hit it. He's trying to sell us there. Wasn't the best shot given the ball. Premeditated a bit, I think, as we see Atif Ali Sakwat come to the crease. He's
got the orange pads on.
Orange LMS kit pads, I think those ones are. Throw, almost an overthrow there.
Charles van Wyk supporting the FJT says that was plumb.
Look at Tief's record again. Struck at 150. All the FJT guys can give it a good whack. Oh, down the leg side there.
Well done by Goose. Been a challenge in tournament behind the stumps for a few keepers. Keeps low at times. But Goose up to the challenge there. So, umpires' jobs are always the toughest, says Tanvir. So he's coming in to support one of his fellow LMS commentators. Shafia, if you were umpiring there, would you have given that one out?
Ruan as well, he's all for Mr. Rory Wellman umpire. Great call. All of our umpires here, LMS World Champs in Cape Town this year, been fantastic.
Simon, do you know who Boris is?
Boris Johnson.
Well, there's a Marian Ramazeweski is informing us that Boris is single and in Cape Town until Saturday.
Well, there might be a few guys looking to find Boris there.
So we look at the draw for the last 16. Alice Lee Legends, they were through. They against the tournament favourites, Benora from Sri Lanka. CT Warriors are through. They'll play the winner of this match. On the other side of the draw, the Julal Lal Bangers are through. They'll come across the South African side, Thunder Dragons. The Rebels are through, and they are waiting the winner of Tech Republic and You Must Never. Have you got a score update from the Tech Republic game?
I'll just come to you now. Just passing a note across to my statistician here. Oh, it's an interesting leave there. So You Must Never, 33 for 1 after 5.4. Just checking the main scorecard now. Ooh, French cut. Down to fine leg for a single. So You Must Never. Wesley Briggs, star batsman for You Must Never, currently 17 off 15 balls. Well, they just lost another wicket, in fact. Jarno de Bruyne's just gone out to bat. Steph Leroux caught and bowled by Inzamam ul Haq. I'm not sure it's the same one of Pakistani fame. So Ali Sakot, the big man here, he doesn't look like he wants the quick singles. I'm not sure that's going to be good for FJT here. They need to keep the scoreboard ticking along here. Don't want it to stall.
A 3 wickets down. Imran Kadir in the hat with a 50. They've got license here, I think. Chopped out to mid wicket for a lazy single.
Martin Ellis wants the boys from Victorians to keep them below 150. I think they'll be hoping for that as well. It's round par, I think.
Martin Els says let's keep them below 150. That's an ambitious shot. We know who you're supporting and we know why you say that. But they'll be very surprised if this is below 165. Seven overs to go. 8 and over from here will get them to 167.
This is Werner Bolter with the attack, and
that's going to be taken. Could it be 6 more?
Not a great start to Werner's spell there. With the wind to that end. Don't think the batsman got all of it. Let's go on the distance. Hello to Saad Saeed, watching on from Liverpool.
Edge and taken. The Goose is back in the game.
And that's Boris there, number 15, Boris on his back. So
you
now
can
we know
see
who
where they're
Boris
coming
is.
from now. There's Boris. Boris is in Cape Town.
So Marian, I'm going to try to say this, Rimazuski.
I think you pronounced that right.
I'm sure we'll hear about it. So that's Ali Sakot going there. This is number 10 striding to the crease, Hassan Rahman. Try and get some stats up for Hassan shortly. So Rana Atif Ali Sakot. He was struggling a little there. He's just hit a big 6, so he was 1 off 4 prior to that. 6 and then out. So any news from the Cow Corner Cup? How did Old Iraq get on previously?
I'm not sure. My battery on my phone just died, but we got Chris Newton next. Just maybe Chris Newton can inform us what happened.
He's given us a big thumbs down there.
I'm done. So Old Iraq played 3, lost 3. They've qualified for the plate of the Cow Corner Cup, which is basically means you in the 8th, one of the 8 worst teams from 48. So everything going according to plan there for Old Iraq.
Qualified or fallen into?
Gravitated to their own level there. As we see a wide pin push down leg side.
One of the best teams off the field though, Old Iraq. Well captained by...
Boris continues. Oh, that's dabbed down to third
That's
man.
very clever. That's going to be 4.
Very short boundary there.
Whoever pushed the rope out this morning, I think they brought in a couple there. Maybe some blisters on the hand from the rope work.
No, the groundsman was out early this morning. Wicket was a bit wet. As Boris continues. He's single according to Marianne.
Hello to Josh Blackie watching on from the Wirral. Fantastic young left arm bowler.
Oh, and Boris stares his batsman down.
Got a bit of fire on the belly there, Boris. Jonathan Woodgate thinks 175 for FJT. As we look at Werner's stats there, 77 wickets, average of 27, economy of 7.
Well, his name's Werner Buerta, but he's got Boris on the back of his shirt. Does anyone know? Is it for Boris Becker? Did look a bit like Boris Becker, I thought. Maybe that's it.
We're missing the headband, but might have blown off in the wind.
We know he's single.
And also Blake Vanderlind, he represents...
Bowled him!
Oh, Lou's back into the attack there. It's a great start. Kawaja, the big left-hander, he's gone. Hello to Blake Vanderlinder, watching on in London. Sure it's a bit cold there, mate. He, of course, played for England in Last Man Stands in the recent test tour that the South African Last Man Stands did.
So the new batsman, Farm Ijaz, slightly smaller frame than the previous FJT batsman.
Farhan's a very good off-spinner. He's also one of the main leaders of the team.
So this is an interesting phase now. 5 wickets down. They do have Imran Qadir in the hat. It's a balancing act. Do you want to get him in now? If Imran bats for 5 overs, they could get 200. But they also got the opportunity of being bowled out. Yeah, so I don't think it's time for any of these batsmen to sacrifice their wicket just yet. And they're going to knock it around for the next 2 or 3 overs. Bring Imran in with 2 overs to go.
It'll be interesting to see how Lou's adjusts his line of length here. Won't want to get hit to that short leg side boundary.
It's chipped out for 2 here.
Well, I'm not sure it'll be 2. The striking batsman there. Oh, there's a fumble.
Fumble from Carter.
Paul Ells there with Carter on his back.
So the skipper, ZPS, he's still got 2 overs.
Great work from Luz off his own bowling there. He's a good athlete, young Luz, quick across the ground. Ejaz kept to a dot there, so he's 2 off 2 now. 1, 2, 2 for 5. Oh, he's got him. Oh, he's not happy there, but might have just towed that one through to the keeper. He's hanging around, but he needs
still
to
waiting.
get on his way
Still
here.
waiting. Let's see. Let's just see if Sneakometer can pick up anything here. Can we have ball tracking, please?
Farhan trudges off.
We've just been told the ball tracking's broken at the moment. Hope we can get that back in a second.
See another replay here. His bat was very close to the ball. The umpire's been very good, so I'm inclined to go with the decision of the umpire here, as all players should all the time, to be honest. Farhan trudges off.
Goosen was convinced. So, interesting period. Imran Kadir, 50 of 21, returns to the wicket. He's got the orange pads on, the red helmet.
And a big bat with his previous balls which go by. He hit the ball a long way. Just push that one. He's timing the ball very nicely. No swinging a bat there. Races away to the cover fielder.
I think FJT have got this wrong. That they've probably been a little bit too aggressive there for a few overs. They're definitely ahead of the rate, and now there's opportunity for the South African side to get back into this game. We saw what happened with Tanks Plumbing, not batting their overs out, and that cost them in the end. So FJT can learn from that. I think they just got to push it around for the next 2 or 3 overs, get to 145, and then go from there.
I think this is Els back into the attack now.
Is it? He's got Cart on his back.
Yeah, no, pretty sure it's Els,
Okay.
number 28, Paul Els. He had a few fans watching on before.
So could we have a bold Els caught Goosen here?
Well, they'll be hoping it's Kadir who goes out.
Cut away.
Luz
No
quick
fielder
across
there.
the ground. So there'll be a couple. Non-striking batsman here. Rahman just needs to up his intensity in the wickets there. FJT will want to push on towards a big score here, and they want to keep Kadir on strike as much as possible. So he just needs to hurry himself a little. Quite warm here today. Again, hit to the same area, so a little bit finer. And the big man, ZPS, fields it for us there.
So we've got a left-handed, right-hander combination going here. Rahman, the left-hander, he's got the maroon helmet,
What do
the
you think?
white pads, and Kadir's got the red helmet, orange pads.
So, and what do you think Rahman wants to do here? He just needs to try
I think
and
he's just
feed
going
the
to play it
strike
down
here, doesn't
to
he?
final leg for a single.
What do you think his tactics will be here? Do you think he's just going to give the strike to Kadir?
I think he's going to try and run 1s and 2s.
So I've just heard from Anne-Marie Els here that Carter is Paul Els' son. That's a nice touch, having your son's name on your back. So hello to Anne-Marie and also to Carter. Dad's doing well here. His team's slightly behind the 8 ball perhaps.
It's Carter, his nickname. As we watch Carter continue, I told you, he's just going to pedal it down to final leg.
You have an excellent cricket brain there, Wayne.
So he's struggling to adapt. Carter, left-hander, right-hander, not easy to adjust, especially in Cape Town conditions. Not as windy as the other 2 days, but there's still a bit of a breeze out there.
I think the idea is right. He doesn't want to be outside off stump to the left-hander to the short boundary. So he's trying to be straight, but it's just execution's not quite there at the moment. He comes again.
Slow ball.
Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, he managed to get back. We've already seen one run out off Elsa's bowling.
So 3 overs to go. 4 overs to go, sorry. Kadir, one of the cleanest strikers of the ball in this tournament. He's at the crease. You don't want to leave your seat now. When he gets going, it's very exciting. He's already played some great shots today. Cleared the ropes to the big boundary into the wind. He's now heading downwind. So, but he knows he can't go too hard. He doesn't want to be bowled out. So he's got to try and time it well here. Clever batting. He knows how important his wicket is. Push for 2.
Easy. Hello, we've got Imran Kadir's daughters watching our first ever match. So hello to that. He's doing his daughter proud out here at the moment. Hello to Seri Cherry. Well, that's your Facebook name. Out there. Great to see so many family members watching on from back at home.
Almost chopped on. That's well bowled from low. You'll see it. 2 of the Tanks Plumbing players walking around the boundary there. They're disappointed. World number 1 side knocked out by CT Warriors earlier. So a bit of an upset there.
CT Warriors, fantastic side though. Very good bowling attack, and they chased with very calm heads.
The umpire.
There's umpire's appeals going off everywhere here.
I thought the umpire showed some interest there. Just watch his right hand.
Itchy fingers.
Watch his right hand here. Just watch the right hand here. Watch closely. Watch closely. Does it move forward? Move forward. And he pulls it back.
I think there was an edge, but it was a bump ball. So right decision there. Oh, full again. A&G Dorings here doing a fantastic job keeping Roman on strike, keeping Kadir, more importantly, off strike.
It's on the pad, pitched outside leg.
So low, known as Curly. He's doing a job here now.
Three overs to go. 136. 6 wickets down. Are we going to see the reintroduction of ZPS?
Surely, I want to see him back.
Does he have a nickname?
The big man, I think. That's what I'm going with.
I think it's the Big Show. We'll see. Let's see if we can get some stats from ZPS. Can we have a player profile card, please?
If anyone out there on Facebook, let us know what Jean-Paul's known as. Certainly, whatever his nickname is, certainly is a good bowler.
ZP Hansmeyer, a very, very experienced LMS player. That's a lot of overs under his belt. 4 for 31 is his best figures.
2 202 career wickets. It's a great return. It'll be up there in some of the all-time leaders there. I know Clint de Brain from US Never is up there. He's number 1. Just a single. Moved away to fine leg by Rahman there. Bring Kadir back on strike, the danger man. Hunchmeyer very impressive in his first 2 overs, 0 for 8. So FJT move on to 137 for 6. They just stalled a little here, FJT. Don't want to take any risks.
ZP comes in. Drops that one down leg, that's a wide. So we've got news from the other last 16 match going on in the Gary Kirsten Oval. Czech Republic from Bangladesh put on 189 for 5 in their 20 against You Must Never. Pushed down to third man for 1. In reply, You Must Never in all sorts of trouble, 61 for 5 after 10. Dalton Webster at the crease. He's a fine player. He's going to have to go at 13 runs and over, so that game looks to be going the way of the Bangladesh side.
Dalton, the captain of the South African World Series side, so he might pull something out there for the home side. You Must Never from Johannesburg.
So Hansmeyer, another wide from him. Had a great first spell, only going for 8 from his first 2 overs.
Struggling to get going here in his second spell. It's been a long week of cricket. Maybe he's a bit stiff.
Oh, there you go. He's found his rhythm. Just takes him a few balls to get going, yeah, but once he does, he's very useful with the ball.
I think that's a good length there to Roman. Chuck him up, back of a length, outside off wrist on or outside off what's stump.
It's a little cut up.
Did just roll his fingers a little there. Reeve style. Again, great comeback from ZPS here. This end of his over. Is that the end of the 18th now? Or 17th over?
So, the draw for the last 16. The winner of this match gets to play the Cape Town Warriors, who have just beaten Tanks Plumbing, world number 1 side. On the same side of the draw is Benora, Sri Lanka. They're the new tournament favourites. They'll be playing Pakistan side LSE Legends. This could be time that Kadir unleashes it. Yes.
Called it, Wayne.
You just sensed it. Kadir's realised there's only 2 overs to go. They've got to the vital 140 mark. So I think they'll feel that even if they get bowled out now, they've got a total that they can defend. So the pressure's off a bit now, and I think Kadir's just going to wait for the ball in his area.
It's right in the slot, that one though. Pitched up and swinging the arms there.
So Kadir moves on to 67. 33 required for his 100. 9 balls left.
So I think we've seen 100 here at this World Champ so far, have we?
But we haven't seen 100 yet.
Well, maybe it could be the first. It's looking good at the moment.
I think a couple of bowlers in the Car Corner Cup have gone for 100. But no one with the bat.
He's gone again. He's tried to. Little bottom edge on the ground there to long on. So of course all the matches tomorrow will be live streamed from the Wally Wilson Oval here at Western Province Cricket Club, live on Facebook.
So Curly going well here. I'm not sure you would like a nickname Curly when you're bowling at the death. Just a bit too friendly. Allows the batsman to get an upper hand.
Oh, that's a massive moment there.
Curly.
Curly's come to the
Curly's
party.
done it.
Kadir departs. It's a huge moment the context of the match, they could have pushed on to maybe 170 here. Kadir departs. Maybe we put the mocker on him there, calling for the 100.
So they're back in the game. We were talking about 170 there. One of the supporters, Dick Dorings, was earlier calling for under 150. He might get his wish here.
So Curly, number 1.
So Dick Dorings, they've got a mid-off, they've got a third man and a backward point on the boundary. There's a massive gap for the left-hander to extra cover, but it's irrelevant because the over's completed.
I think you're going to see the big man here. He's striding in from long offers, or long on as it would be for the left-hander.
But they're going at the same field, so it's not irrelevant. Third man, backward point, mid-off. So there's a huge gap all the way from point to mid-off.
I think it's a good field there, Wayne. I'm not sure Rahman can hit it through cover there, but prove me wrong.
It's a very good field. It's a very good field. They know that that's the hard area to score.
So this is the shorter boundary.
I still think that's potentially where Rahman will be looking. So they're trying to get him to play that shot. Rahman might just decide to go leg side, yeah.
That's a great line there.
Batsman not happy, thinks it should have been called wide,
the fans.
I think that is inside the wide mark.
As we said, a lot of times today the umpires have been fantastic, so no issues for me on that one. Ooh, big swing, but the head went in the air as the ball let the ball go, no contact.
So this is going to be an excellent game. 150 is about par here. At one stage they were on for 180. It's fallen away a bit. 2 balls to come.
Oh.
That's gone the distance. No.
Oh, Lou's just overrun it. Oh, he's a great
Lou's
fielder.
Oh, and he hasn't. He's set off late. He thought if he gets run out here.
Oh, they've gone the wrong end with the throw. Lou's, that's a fantastic effort from him out there. The second time we've seen him dive and stretch in it.
I think Rahman thought this was 6. He didn't run. He didn't even bother until that happened.
Look at that.
And that's the moment Rahman started running. So 1 ball to go. Home run on the cards. This gets hit for 6. It's worth 12. So 164 is a potential score here.
Back of a length and straight here.
No.
Hit out to long on.
For 2.
Oh, I think he's going to make this comfortable.
He'll have to dive.
Oh. So well done from Rahman. So Farani Taylor finished on 154 for 7. Fantastic knock from Imran Kadir. He got up to 67 before he was dismissed by Curly. It's in the balance here, Wayne. What do you think?
I haven't seen enough of Dick Dorings to know. I know FJT have got a very good bowling lineup, good spinners that will be useful on this pitch, but I think it's an even game. If you look at the batting card, Imran Kadir is the only one that got go in there. 68 from 31, crucial knock. Tanwir Sekanda, he was run out. That was a crucial wicket because he's the other standout player for FJT. And then supporting knock from Rahman at the back end, 20 of 21. Just making sure that FJT got above 150.
So the pick of the bowlers for me was Luz. He was brought on early to get the breakthrough. He's picked up 3 wickets there, and he was also very handy in the field, some great stops on the boundary.
I think Huntsmeyer was my pick of the bowlers. 4 overs for 18. When everyone else is going at over 7 and 8. That's a great return from the big man, very experienced player. As Steve Hayes says, he's seen him somewhere before. We're not sure which team it was. It has been in the previous World Champs events, and if anyone out there watching could just let us know. Could it be Kings? The match summary, round of 16. FJT 154 for 7. Dick Dorings require 155 to win. We're going to be signing off here. When we come back and join you, we're going to have Luke and Chris, the best 2 commentators in the Last Man Stands setup. They're going to be coming to join you soon.
Heads going here. Bye.
बढ़ गया सब कुछ। Hello cricket fans, and welcome back to the second innings of the quarter-final of today's Last Man Stands 2017 World Champs at the foot of Table Mountain in the beautiful Cape Town. Luke, joined by Chris Newton for the final commentary stint of the day. I don't know if any of our fans want to tune back in now. Now's the time to do it. Some very, very positive, and very welcome comments from our earlier stint. So here we go. First ball.
155 to win.
Khan running in. Worked away for one. Or they're going to push two here. Got to go two. Comfortable two. So we've got Botha and Olivier on strike.
With Shabazz Khan opening the ball in for Farani Taylor Stallions.
Both are on strike here. Guys, just to let you know, all of the comments on the live stream come through. So if you've got anything, you've got any comments on the game or any questions, make sure you get in touch with us. Happy to take your comments, any questions, any comments on the players, any encouragement you want us to give. Let us know. Stephen Richards, autocorrect there. Making view. Subsequently sent through magic view, so thanks for clearing that up.
Inside edge,
inside
no
edge.
single.
Chris, another fantastic day starts to draw to a close.
It's much better than yesterday's dismal 12-13 degrees with rain.
It's a shame because we're down at the beautiful Camps Bay and it rained.
Yeah. Can't complain now, 20 odd degrees, slight breeze. Interesting. The Farani Taylor shot, that's a glorious stroke.
You're going to get cut out of it.
Oh, it's 4 runs.
Beautiful shot over extra cover. So Farani Taylor Stallions have set 154, so 155 to win.
Interesting hitting with the wind for the first 10. We haven't seen that at all today.
Most bowling sides have elected to bowl from the other end first and have teams hitting into the wind. Maybe they back themselves with their spinners on at the end, hitting with the batsman hitting into the wind.
So 7 for none with 1 ball remaining in the first over.
Always worked it down to fine leg, should just be 1. Well fielded. Backing up. Okay, so we've got 8 off the first over. Run rate required 8.75. So a good first over that.
I think this is going to be close. This is going to.
I think this is going to be the closest game of the day for me.
19th, 20th over job. This.
We've got
either way.
Fantastic Farani Taylor Stallions joining us from London. Guys, if any of you supporters are watching, make sure you drop us a line and let us know your thoughts on the game. And we've got A&G Dorings from South Africa. I think most of their fans are in the on the balcony up here enjoying a cold beverage or two, but if there's anyone watching, make sure you let us know. Have you seen either of these two teams, Chris?
I've seen, not this comp, but I've seen Farani Taylor Stallions in previous events. Usually a very consistent outfit, always reached the knockout
I think that's going to run away. Fielder's not going to cut that one off. Oh no, he is.
They've done him a disservice there. They're going to come back for 3.
Oh, that's good running.
That's great running. It's great to see.
Very good running. Athletic from these two. So I commented on the Farani Taylor Stallions game earlier, and earlier in the group stages, and they're a very, very strong side. They've got batsman Kadir, who absolutely whacks it. 68 off 31 in this game. Really is a talented batsman. Stephen, love the community atmosphere at WPCC with the dog walkers in the background. 2 days ago we had quite an incident with the dogs. They were everywhere on the pitches, so we've asked all dog walkers to please keep their dogs off the pitch. If we have an incident involving dog watch, we will let you know.
Single down the ground.
So Drukkas Venter, plenty of us watching, mate, all in Johannesburg. Thank you for joining us, guys. I hope you enjoy it. So there's David Olivier's stats. He's played 132 games of LMS, 38 not outs. We'll get that back up in a minute, but plenty of LMS games for him. Yeah, I'll come back to those stats shortly, as they look like they make good reading. There we go, 3,268 runs, average of 34.77, decent strike rate, 30 50s, and a world ranking of 1,033.
Only criticism, but he doesn't tend to go on.
No, it's best of 58.
30,
Well, to be fair,
50s.
it's probably more the fact the quality of his team around him. Probably doesn't get back in much. Not like me and you batting, mate. David Wilden, love the viewing, you guys. Would love to see a comp like this in Adelaide. Double check, David, if you go to www.lastmanstands.com/join and check out the Australian feature. May well be leagues running in Adelaide, buddy. We'll come back to Vernon Botha's stats in a second. Oh, big appeal, big appeal.
It's got to be high.
A little high. I don't know if we're going to get Botha's stats back up or we're going to review that LBW. It'll be interesting to see the LBW, but I'm happy with either.
I think we're going to go.
There we go. Average 53.93, 3,613 runs. World ranking, best of 79, 36 50s, and a world ranking there, 277. So we've got a good player here. He's going to have to try and go one better than Gadiz's, what could prove to be a match-winning 68. So here we go, bowler in again. Wide ball from me. Oh, guys. Is that going to go all the way, or is the fielder going to come round? Fielder's got round. Just kept that at one by. Could have been a wide.
The keeper must have got a slight glove on that. So 15 for naught after 2.1 overs. Oh, our good friend Steve Cook's back. Welcome, Steve.
Hello, Steve. Hope you're not missing the chase again. Big shot down the ground. Boom, into the car park. Batting boy. We are 6:30 in the evening here, 4:30 at home. I would think that our friend and Kinross will be hoping for the game to be over in 25 minutes so we can get back to the chase. There's one of the dogs there in the background. Here's Shabazz Khan, 57 overs in his LMS career, 20 wickets, best of 3 for 14 at an average of 18.6, an economy of 6.48, so 10,346 in the world at the moment, but as he's only bowled 57 overs, which is probably about 15-16 games, I would imagine that will rise very quickly.
That's a pretty good strike rate, 20 wickets in 57 overs.
What's in the air? Safe. They push for two here. They're going to push for two here. No, turn it down. Probably rightly so. Bowler got there quickly. David, sorry about the confusion. So big comp. So same in all countries essentially. If you win your league and then you win through to your regionals and then you go to the national competitions, if you win that, then you are sent out here. So that's the way to do it. Get a good team together, win your league, and then win through.
Just a single to backward point.
Alternatively, just come on holiday and watch.
And come and commentate.
Thank you, Steve. We've got a dog on the pitch. Excuse me, owner. Thank you for that. There we are, just leaving the boundary. Excellent work from the camera team here, always making sure that dogs are filmed. It's a direwolf, apparently. I believe they're fictional and from the popular TV show Game of Thrones. However, happy to take your word for it. I believe
24 for naught after 3.
Back to the cricket.
Quickly.
Back to the cricket. Distracted again.
So it's
1 over, 1 ball to come. Onto the legs. Worked. I always nearly hit the dog. Well, that would have been a disaster.
6 runs. It's a great shot.
That's a lovely shot. Is this Botha absolutely smoking it around early doors?
That was
Olivier, they're both going. So Olivier, 16 off 8, strike rate of 200. Vernon Botha, 12 off 8, strike rate of 150. They are making this target of 150 look small.
That's the key. In a big game like this, get ahead of the rate, because then if you do lose a few wickets, it takes the pressure off the
Dire Wolf's friends joined them. Traditional black Labrador. Much easier to commentate on. Lovely looking dog there. So, back to the cricket.
30 for naught after 3.1. It's gone again.
Straight down the throat. Oh, that's a hell of a catch.
It, and he gets a send-off. It's a big wicket.
Is it a send-off or a celebration? Let's not have any more controversy. We were involved in a game earlier where there was a caught and bowled, and it's
Luke's biggest fans just tuning in. Welcome, Steve Hayes.
Steve, if you could retweet that to the BT Sport people, I believe I would add something to their commentary team at the moment, or Channel 9. Few suspect commentators on there today. So here we go. New batsman out is number 1, Rainier Lowe. So we'll just be looking to steady things up after the loss of that wicket. I don't know if we're going to see the replay of that. That was a fantastic catch, because he absolutely smoked that down to long on. But yeah, I'd like to give out a big shout out to the camera guys. They do a fantastic job here. So you can see the quality of the pictures that they're providing. We had a caught and bowled earlier and they managed to slow it down. It's like watching genuine commentary on the television. Absolutely superb job. So big shout out to the QTV guys. Now, David, I'm glad you're enjoying your time in Queensland with the Dirty Slappers. It was a lot of fun. Just to clarify, that's the team name, not what they were doing while they were there. So here's Rainier Lowe, 131 innings, 54 not out, 4,000 runs at an average of 52. So the batting just keeps coming with his side. Oh, he's edged that for 4.
That's 4 runs.
4 runs. So he started with mine and Chris's favourite shot. Plenty of value in the edge down the ground. So Rainier Lowe starts here.
41 50s for Rainier Lowe. When he gets in,
41 50s. I don't think I've had 41 boundaries in LMS. Nah, I would have done.
Having watched you earlier, absolute no.
I had 5 or 6 today, bud. Locked down a third man, but favourite shot.
Big appeal. He's
gone.
Oh, batsman walked.
Oh, batsman's
Fair
walked.
play to the batsman.
Wow, if you are going to play that shot, there's a lot of risk involved. So there we go. 2 wickets has changed the game. I've put the commentator's curse on them again. I said the guys were making it look easy.
Farani Taylor.
Hassan Rahman tearing through 2 in 3 balls. Here we go. Here's the replay of this. How big a nick?
Yeah,
oh yeah, genuine.
Fair play to the batsman. Fair
Perfect
play
for the wicket keeper. You love those, hey? It's a nick that goes straight into the gloves.
Fair play to the batsman. It's great to see.
So there we go. Back to the hut for 4. So here we go. New player out of the middle, number 31, Dylon Luz. Took 3 for 31 with a ball, so looks like we've got a genuine all-rounder here. 29 innings, 10 not outs, 621 runs, 32.68, strike rate of 150, 250s, but best of 70, so can clearly bat. And he'll be open to steady things down a little bit now. Scores moved on from, well, pretty much 25 for none to 30 for 1. So here we go. They'll be looking to tear through the batting lineup a little bit now.
Sam Rahman to continue. Can he get another breakthrough? Wide ball. Mistake from the keeper.
Just for 1. Finally gets round and cuts that out. Apologies guys, got some slight technical issues up here. Hope you can still hear us. Facebook comments have just gone down briefly. They'll be back up shortly, but do keep sending them in and we'll catch back up from where we were. As Hassan Rahman finishes his over there, 2 from it. Okay, guys. Bear with us, guys. We're going to dive back into cricket for a little bit here. So apologies, the score's just gone down on the screen. We're working on that. That'll be back up as soon as possible. So we'll keep you updated with the score, almost ball by ball. So it's currently 36 for 2 off 4. That takes it on to 37 for 2 off 4.1. Opening batsman still in. It's 13 not out, joined by 4th batsman, who's 2 not out now.
Edge.
Not out.
Given.
Batsman we're going to replay that one up, I'm sure, but
wicketkeeper
doesn't
looks disgruntled.
Looks disgruntled, but we're going to have another look at that one and let you know. So still 37 for 2 off 4.2.
Maybe see a replay after this ball.
Works that one down to the 3rd man. Just be the one.
Just a single.
So here we go, 4th ball of the over. 38 for 1.
38 for 2, sorry to correct you, Luke.
Sorry, boss.
2 down. Just 2.
So dot ball there. 154, 155
Shot
chase.
through the covers.
Shot through the covers. You're going to pick
Yeah,
up 2
think
there.
it'll be
Got
cut
to come
off.
back.
Yeah,
Got to come
so
back. We'll come back.
Comfortable too.
Good run in there. So that completes the 5th over. 40 for 1 now the score. 40 for 2, sorry. I believe looks like we might be getting back on board with our Facebook live stream. Confirm that for you shortly. A couple of technical issues underway, but we will get this sorted out for you guys. Do bear with us because the cricket's still playing and you've still got a lovely commentary to enjoy. So bowler here is still Hassan. He'll be bowling his 3rd over. Number 31, Lou's on strike. There we go. On his legs, whipped away.
Look for 2.
Should go 2. Well away. Always good throw. You're in trouble. Ooh, great throw. But really judged it. Really well judged too there.
Great running.
So 42 for 2 off 5.1.
Batting well, Dick Dorings. He had that obviously 2 wickets in an over, which
Run rate's not a problem. Going at the best part of 8 and over, so pretty much on the run rate. Oh, nearly a run out chance there. Backing up. Dot ball there.
worked away.
He works that one into the gap, just for 1.
Taking the sting out the ball on attack here, Dick Dorings. Not doing anything silly.
No, I just think they just need to rebuild. Those 2 quick wickets will have hurt what was a fantastic opening partnership, so they're just going to make sure now I'd imagine they'll try and get through to 10 overs, sort of 65, 70.
Less than 100 off the last 10.
Yeah, less than 100 off the last 10. Plenty of wickets in hand to do it. Going again.
Worked
away.
That shot. He likes that shot.
He's put it in between the two. The guy's got to get round. It's going to be a comfortable 2 for the backside. Throw comes in. Good field inside these Farani Taylor Stallions guys. All the throws have been good. They get around in the field. Seen an excellent catch down at mid-off earlier on. So yeah, good field inside, good bowl inside. Clearly a good bat inside. Put on a good picture. So here we have the knockout draw. So this is the last game of the day.
Starting to take shape now.
There we go. They'll be going in to play CT Warriors, who beat pre-tournament favourites Tanks Plumbing in the 3 o'clock game. You've got some big sides still left in this. You've got Tech Republic, who have beaten You Must Never and will play the Rebels. You've got the Juloy Bangers, who will play Thunder Dragons, the game we commentated on earlier. And you've got the Verona from Sri Lankan versus LSE Legends. So I think that's going to be the game of the day tomorrow. I don't want to do discredit, but the Verona Sri Lanka side looked very, very strong earlier, as do LSE Legends. So good game there.
3 South African teams in the final 8, using home advantage very well.
So we're still going to have teams left in from all over the world. Change of bowl in now. Down the ground, pushed him back into long on for 1.
Just a single. Shot down to long off, just a single. Well dug out, well done. Just feel something's going to happen here, Luke.
Got a feeling?
Yeah.
Here we go. We've got number 3.
Boundary or a wicket.
We've got Ijaz bowling. So there's going to be 1.
Maybe look for 2.
Deep mid wicket. Just a single there. So it scores 47 off 6.3.
Into ball again. Down the ground. Will they look for 2? Will they come for 2? No, settle for 1 again.
So guys, we are back on the Facebook live stream. Apologies for the slight dropout there. Unfortunately, we've missed your comments for the last sort of 5-10 minutes. So anything you've commented in when we said that, well, unfortunately we were going off when our Facebook live stream went down, do please send it back in. Apologies for that, but yeah, it'd be great to pick up your thoughts, and apologies we missed that. So please, we've got a good game on the cards here, so make sure you get involved, let your mates know that it's on, because yeah, we've got a fantastic quarter-final on the go here. There's a couple of lovely dash hounds come into view. There we go, just enjoying their evening walk before being put to bed.
Remember the name, Hassan Rahman.
Remember the name, Hassan Rahman. I certainly will.
Make a note of that.
I may be commentating on him tomorrow.
2.
As they pick up 2 there. The live scores are back on the screen, guys, so apologies for that slight dip in the coverage there. So you can see the scoreboard back on there. We've got A&G Dorings from South Africa, now 49 for 2 off 7. Both are 18 off 13, low. 9 off 12. As Rahman comes in and bowls, pushes it down to long on, 1 bounce, and it's just a single. So here we go. 51 for 2 after 7.1. Chris, who's your money going on? Who do you think is going to win this? That's a good shot.
That'll go for 4, I think. That'll go for 4. It's a great
Beautiful shot. Saw it's pitched outside leg, safe for the LBW, gets down on 1 knee and whips that very fine.
If it wasn't for that 4, I probably would have said Farani Taylor. Momentum. It's a funny old thing in sport. That's a great shot.
Beautiful shot there. Good. So there we go. Both batsmen striking it well over a run of ball here.
99 from 62.
Low, 13 from 13. Both are 21 off 15. Rahman He's got 1 for 30.
And he's into his final over.
Used him up early. Skipper's bowled him straight through.
Shot.
Straight down the ground for 1.
One ball left to Rahman's spell.
Decent opening spell there.
It's tough bowling in early, opening up.
On to come.
Big
Not
shout. I
out.
don't think that can be given.
I've got a feeling that was a touch too high. Pitching down leg and too high, so not a lot going for it.
So 58 for 2 after 8.
So here we go. Hassan Rahman. Well done. Good opening spell that. 4 overs, 2 for 31. Sorry, slight miscommunication there. He's 2 for 31. So economy 7.75, so under the required weight.
His job's done now.
His job is done. I suspect he will try and influence the game in the field though. Like we said, very good field inside. I believe we've got Ijas. Yep, Farani Ijas back into the attack.
Oh, bowler's not
quite
ready.
ready. Batsman's not quite ready.
Right arm round. Wide delivery. You really can't stop. The first ball really can't be a wide.
Interesting here. Definitely got a spin bowler, but the keeper stood good 4 yards back.
Maybe for the edges.
Maybe thinks more likely to get an edge than a stumping.
Potentially probably shows the speed that.
I don't know if I like that if I was a spin bowler. I think it's giving a batsman too much licence to use his feet, because you're safe with a stumping, so you can just get down to the pitch of the ball. You've got nothing to worry about with your foot movement.
Cure stumping this ball.
Sorry?
Cure stumping this ball.
Did I miss a stumping this morning? Yeah. I wouldn't have missed a stumping, but don't you worry about that. Quick arm in.
It's good from Dick Dorings. Crowd starting to get into it underneath us.
That's probably the castle lights starting to kick in.
Out into the covers. Just a single again. So we are now fully operational in the commentary box.
We are back in business, guys, so yeah, like I said, make sure you send your comments through that we missed in the last 10 minutes. Any new comments, let us know who you think is going to win this game. Is that going to be caught? One bounce, stopped and then in.
Well done, fielder. Great work.
Yeah, guys, we're here. Make sure you send your thoughts in. All the guys watching back in London, all the guys watching up in Johannesburg, or let us know where else you're watching from around the world. It's massive LBW shout he's giving him. Sorry guys, scorecard's wrong, we're getting that sorted out, but we will go back and review this LBW, because to me, in first impressions, it looked pretty good. Botha, is that number 15? Yeah, Botha on his way back to the pavilion.
Let's have a look.
Oh no, sorry, apologies, Botha's not out. Oh, the umpire's in the way there, but
it looks pretty straight.
It looks pretty straight. Sorry guys, we'll number 31. Yeah, Lewis is now on his way back to the pavilion. So
to confirm, Botha is 23 not out off 19.
So
and it's going to be joined by Gusen.
As far as we're concerned, we've got the scorecard right. He is now out. But when your comment came through, he was LBW, so apologies, or maybe just looks like somebody else. So new batsman in here. I think wickets are going to play Morn Gusen, 52 innings, 24 not outs, 1,450 runs, average of 51.82, strike rate of 166.21, best of 88 with 9 50s, 406 in the world. So good player to having in at number 5. Batter just keeps coming with this side. Thanks Matt Devonshire, we do not have ball tracking.
Budget does not stretch that far.
Maybe next year. But also maybe not. So it would be nice to have, but I think the facilities and the camera work provided is superb, so we're happy as we are. Charles Van Wyck joining us from the wonderful, sorry, I should probably say that correctly as we're now in South Africa, Van Wyk, joining us from the wonderful New Forest, member of the LMS 6 Appeal team down there, one of the first teams to join the competition, so big thanks to Charles, being a great advocate of LMS in the New Forest. Well, that's wide down the leg side.
Kawaja onto ball.
Starts off with a wide. So they require 91 from 55. Wickets, that's the problem for me. Oh, another wide down the leg side. That's 3 runs. This could be costly.
4 off, 1 ball.
Kawaja needs to sort his line and length out quite quickly here. The run rates required 8.06, so I don't think that's a problem. They'll be a little bit concerned by the fact that they're 3 down. But you can't. This is costly.
It's now becoming a problem.
Outside off stump, buddy.
7 off 2 legitimate balls.
Brian Capes giving us a clap. I presume that's for the commentary, so thank you for that.
What do you look for 2?
The cricket's brilliant as well. So there we go, 1 leg by. Down there, the square leg. So number 45, Goosen, going to face his first ball. Should abbreviate the name to Goose on the back of the shirt. Probably a nickname.
Top Gun fan?
Sorry?
Top Gun fan?
Yeah, possibly. So here we go, round the wicket this time.
It looks a lot more comfortable, the bowling. Left arm over rather than left arm round.
It's an interesting one to try and bowl left arm round. You're not going to get an LBW. Unless you start it well outside off, you're always liable to put it down the leg side. They're going to look for 2 here. Yeah, it should get 2 comfortably. Fielder's not really attacked that. I don't know if he's struggling with a little bit of an injury there.
So that's 75 off the first 10 as we go to the turn.
So would you have taken 75 for 3 off 10 if this was your side, Chris?
I think so. They've got Werner both are still in, the opener, playing it a nice little inning, 32 off 24. If he can get in the hut.
Big that. Man in the hut's always key. Batsman retire at 50, guys, for any of you tuning in for the first time. Yeah, I think if I was captain, 75 for 2 it just sounds so much nicer than 75 for 3, but I think, like you say, both could be absolutely key here. Important that he bats through, gets his 50, keeps up with a rate, and then it just gives a little bit more freedom. So you can see the A&G Dorings scorecard. Ollivander, very Harry Potter themed again. It's not Ollivander, it's Olivier. 16 off 9, Rainier low out, and then lose LBW 17 off 17. So I think we need to see a strong partnership here from Goosen and Botha. I think in terms of the game, if these guys can keep up the run rate that they're at for the next 5 overs and still be there, I think they'll be favourites for me.
Ideally, don't think you want to be chasing any more than 50 in the last 5. I think pressure, the crowd is gathering, the crowd will start to get into it, do funny things to players' minds.
What a beautiful evening to be here, eh, Chris? Sun is still shining, people are on the balcony enjoying a couple of cold drinks. Beautiful match of cricket in play. Got to be 2 there, guys. Don't like to be too
critical, given our recent performances.
We can't run, but yeah, I think in a game like this, every run's so important. But
Paul thinks it's time for them to open their shoulders.
Disagree, Paul. I think it's time for a bit of sensible batting. Decent run rate. Currently run rate 7.45. They need 8.06. So if I was the guys, I wouldn't be changing much.
Is it too early to predict the tie?
Nah. Go on, predict it. Let's see what happens. Be interesting. We could have a super over if there is a tie.
An LMS super over.
An LMS super over. So 5 bowlers bowl. Okay, we're going to check that. Ignore me, unless you've got any questions about Harry Potter. I'm your man, but LMS stuff we will confirm. That's a lovely shot down the ground. Always going for the dog. The dog's safe. The dog is going to retrieve the ball. He's not. He's left it. So again, dog watch in full swing, but a lovely shot there by Goose, finding that huge gap down there, playing a very safe cut shot into the rope for 4. Hi Abdul, thank you for joining us. Hope you're enjoying it.
Where are you joining from, Abdul? Be great to hear from you. Have you played LMS before?
There we go, 1 down the ground, so that's good batting from Goose in there. Hit the boundary for 4, bowler follows up with a good ball and he just punches it straight down the ground for 1. Brings both are back on strike. Guys, just to mention the Facebook live streaming is all back and functional, scoreboards are all working, so that's a lovely shot down the ground. Both are really showing his class here. Yeah guys, Facebook live stream all up and running. Make sure if there's any friends that you want to show LMS2, tag them in it. Any questions about the competition, about the format, send your questions in. Any predictions from the fans, who you think's going to win this? Please let us know, or if you'd like to give a shout out to anyone, please put that on there as well.
86 off 11.
Thank you, Matt. Well, I'm glad your dog isn't here, because that would have caused untold issues. And if you do attend cricket matches, please make sure the dog is appropriately restrained. So here we go. Start of the 12th over. We've got Goosen on strike, just pushes that back to the bowler for a dot ball.
Kawaja to continue.
Kawaja into the attack. His first spell has been...
No, it seems to be...
Nope, sorry.
To be Tanveer Sikandar, is it? Oh, leg buys. Apologies. It is Tanveer Sikandar on.
Sorry guys, slight mix up there. Sikandar's second over, first over. So good first over, just going for 3 runs.
Welcome back to Chris Alley, ex for Farani Taylor player, represented them in the 2015 World Champs.
Anna Marie Els, thanks for joining us. Yes, Dorings, so big Dorings fan in the house. Are you a relative of Paul? If you could confirm, that would be terrific. So here we have Tanveer Sikandar's stats: 114.4 overs, 32 wickets, a best of 3 for 6, decent average of 20.91 and a great economy of 5.83. He'll be really hoping he can keep his economy at 6s or under 6s today. That would be a huge help to his team. So when he comes batsman down the track, and that's what I was talking about with the wicketkeeper stood back. There's no pressure on the batsman playing that shot. He can skip down. If he misses it, he just turns around and puts his bat back in. So it's an interesting tactic from the guys, having the keeper stood back to a spinner. But if you look how freely the batsman can use his feet here on the replay, you can just see there's just no pressure on him. See, 1, 2, and then straight back over his head. I mean, it's a fantastic shot. I'm not taking anything away from the quality of the shot, but I just think the pressure on the fact that he's got that much freedom to use his feet. You don't get a huge amount of nicks off spinners, do you? I think it's more about stumpings or restricting. There we go. Look at everybody up here at the fantastic Western Province Cricket Club enjoying their time on the balcony. There we go. It's a thick outside edge. Fielder's got to get round quickly, trying to stop 2. No, well in. Great run in again. Yeah, so there we go. Both moves on to 45.
97 off 12. But both requires a run, mate.
There we go. Both are 45 off 28. Great knock, and Goosen supporting him nicely now. 8 off 7. Got a real game on her hand here. There's Farani Taylor Stallions scorecards. Sikandar going at 6.5s. Hassan Rahman's bowled out 4 overs, 3 for 21. Kawaja's been taken off after his first over that went for 10. Shabazz Khan's got 2 overs left, and Ijaz has got 1 left. So it'd be interesting to see if the Farani Taylor Stallions are going to try and use these 5 bowlers, or if they've got a backup 6 bowler. Guys, is there any Farani Taylor Stallions fans joining us from London? just coming up 5 o'clock. Clocking off work, make sure you join in.
Apologies, this seems to
Sorry for the slight break in commentary there, guys. Just trying to get a few bits and pieces sorted. So here we go, back into the attack. All big swing. Got ball.
confirm this is Tanweer Sikandar bowling.
Yeah, so we've got Sikandar on. So we're going to have to a little bit of an umpire investigation here. We'll just make sure that that all gets sorted out. Changing bat there for Goosen. Broken his bat. Shame, 'cause it looked like a fantastic bit of willow.
Big strike, big shot, big shot.
Big from both.
6 runs.
There we
6
go,
runs.
back in the hut. Very well batted.
Well played.
51 off 29 from both, and does his fantastic job for his team as an opener. Back in the hut and gives the guys now that freedom to come in and play. So here we have Zuan Paul Hunsmeyer. Hope I've got that correct. Coming out to bat. Here we go, as we see the shot that bring us both as retired.
Great.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Just gave himself room, just stayed leg side of the ball.
We've seen a couple of fantastic batsmen on display today. Yeah, really good quality cricket on display here.
Now the lower order can play with a little bit more freedom now.
Yeah, he's safe, he's in the hut. Can always come back in
Team
if
are made up
required.
of that knock.
There you go, getting the warm congratulations from his team that he deserves. So fantastic knock there from both. Well done. So here we have Hunsmeyer just marking his guard, getting ready to face his first ball. Dot ball
to
there.
start. It looks like he's going to try and stay leg side of the ball also, trying to target the shorter boundary. Great, some great.
And here we have
stats.
Hans Meyer, 196 innings, 62 not out, nearly 5,000 runs at an average of 35, good strike rate of 158, best of 103 and 26.50. So fantastic from I don't see a lot of LMS 100s based on the fact that the guys have to retire, so always know you've got a quality bat when you see a guy that has retired. Chris Newton's quite proud of the fact that his top score is 10. 100. Nah, 10. I've checked your stats, bud. A little bit of joshing between commentators there. Actually a fantastic bat, Chris Newton, who has scored an LMS 100. Playing in the Wirral 4th Division against the school team. That 100's 100, regardless of who it's against.
If we now believe this is Khawaja bowling his third over, we believe.
So just to clarify, guys, I'm guessing that Boris is Mr. Botha's nickname.
He has Boris on the back of his shirt.
He's got Boris on the back of his shirt, so lovely nickname. I presume he's nicknamed after the current Home Secretary Boris Johnson.
Sounds good.
Sounds good,
Yeah.
lovely stuff. So a couple of shouts outs from
we were just on TV.
Marianne and
wicket.
Sophia.
Bowled him.
Just saying well done.
Playing across the line. Oh,
Ooh.
well, I think Paul's going to be
I
very
think
disappointed.
Paul Hansmeyer, relative of the of Zuan Paul, is unfortunately commented in at completely the wrong time, because unfortunately he's gone without troubling the scorers. So we were expecting some big boundaries, but no, he's making his way back to the pavilion.
Now the game turns again. 105 for 4.
I can't work out who's my favourite in this game now. 4 wickets down. 51 needed. And unfortunately there he goes. The big show. Back for 0. And back to the wrestling ring. So here we have number 10. Marchant Pretorius. 135 innings, 31 not outs, 2,567 runs, an average of 24, strike rate of 141, but best of 105.
How can your number 7 batsman have a best of 105?
Yeah.
Remarkable.
1650, so we'll be looking to bat as well out here.
Ooh. Again, able to use his feet.
Can just wander down. I think the keeper's got to come up here. I don't know if we can get the camera guys to just show us the shot of where we are at the moment, because it is turning into the most beautiful evening here. We've got the sunset over the back of us.
Big shot
down the ground. 6 runs. Big shot to take on second ball with long off back. But yeah, I must say this is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been involved in a cricket tournament.
Oh, unbelievable. That's the freedom we can play there with Bota back in the hut.
Marianne, thank you for the comment. You're right. Boris for Prime Minister. So 44 from 31 balls. This still game still really is.
Leg stump. Oh,
I think he plays a certain way, this fella.
He's not going to stick around for long, that's for sure.
Well, he might just whack it for the rest of the game.
No, then he'll get off. 112 for 4 after 14.
There we are. There's us in the commentary box. Not the shot I asked for, but thank you very much. I was much more after the lovely view of where we are. But it's not a bad view for the ladies. You've got the beautiful Chris Newton to my left.
The Scottish boys to the right. Scottish boys.
The Scottish guys to the right, panning out on where we are. Make sure you give everyone a wave, guys. The guys from Scotland on display.
Just look at the pavilion.
There they go. The boys from Scotland who've been absolutely fantastic this tournament. Great to have them here. Been a big advocate for cricket in Scotland, so well done, guys. So there you are. That's the view of the clubhouse. Hopefully we'll get a view of Table Mountain in the background.
Which is what we asked for.
It's not what we asked for. So there he is. Look how far outside leg stump he's batting.
I think this is going to attempt to come in our direction.
Either that or he's going to try and put it straight through that huge gap there. Oh. There we go.
Double block. That's a bit like yourself, Mr. Stubbington.
Likes to put outside leg stump out of the way of the fast bowlers. Clear the arms and make sure he's not hit. So here we have Ijaz in for his final over.
Bowled well.
Yes, bowled well. Short and wide. That's going to be 4 bets. Can't bowl there with that field, but if you look at that, he's got cover straight towards sort of long off, and he's got his third man square, but it really is a third man. There's a huge gap on the offside, so if you drop short, it's such a safe shot for the batsman just to pump it straight through there. Yeah.
Again, the wicketkeeper still standing in.
So here we go, 38 from 28. Still right in the game, the Farani Taylor Stallions.
Easy single.
See, that's just good cricket. Hit the bad ball for 4 and get a one off a good delivery. So yeah, still for me, it's A&G Dorings as favourites, but run chase pressure can do funny things in any T20 game. So if they need sort of 15 off 2 overs, it's still very, very much that Farani Taylor Stallions are in this game. That's a good shot there.
Could go 2, would it?
No, just a sensible one. I think they probably should have pushed the first one harder there. They could have got 2.
Ijaz to bowl the final ball of a spell. Oh, that inside edge again. The
big inside edge, going to pick up just 1, but
so even where the wicketkeeper was, he had no chance of stopping that.
No.
So you might as well be up to the stumps, put the pressure on. Anyway, that Farani Ijaz.
So here we go. See that last ball of his over again. We see how close it is to the stumps. Oh, it's not missed by much, has it?
Edge.
It's gone straight through. But yeah, I don't think you can't get wicketkeeper too much stick if he didn't take that catch. But it's more about how much they can use their feet.
Oh, he just thought he had his man.
I thought he had his man there. But yeah, like you say, it's more about the freedom that he's allowed the batsman to use his feet and hit him over the top.
So 120 for 4 off 15. 35
off 25, 4 wickets in hand.
Still
decent bat retired in the hut. You would expect this to be A&G Dorings as a plane sails over the top of Table Mountain. Yeah, back to the cricket. So here we go, Khan back into the attack. Steaming in. Pulled away. Oh, he's going to get 2 at least.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Yes, easy 2.
Very comfortable 2. Even Simon Burns wouldn't have turned that one down. Wicketkeeper there, just moving his fielder squarer.
And also in 15.
Try and cut that 2 out.
Played out to the offside, just a single. I think the Stallions need a wicket here.
They desperately need a wicket, or they need to try and build some pressure. A few dot balls, cut the boundaries out for a couple of overs, and then all of a sudden it might swing slightly their way. But yeah, they've got to cut the 2s and the 4s out for me. If they can do that for 2 or 3 overs, that slightly changes the complexion of this chase.
Oh, bowled
him. Slower ball.
That's the wicket they need.
Trying to heave that away, but deceived by the slower ball. So like you said, Chris, he needed a wicket. There it is. Big wicket there for Farani Taylor Stallions. Oh, this game is still anybody's for me now.
We just watch a replay of that wicket. Just strange shot, played on. Don't know where he was quite trying to hit that one. So now Paul Els comes out as 8th man. No, not Werner Botha is back in the hut, ready to.
Yeah, good knock there from Matcham Pretorius. Big 6 down the ground. I don't think Mr. Pretorius will like seeing the replay of that shot too much, but interesting what pressure can do. So Paul Els makes his way to the crease. I believe he had a couple of fans joining us earlier, so make sure you send in your support. 91 innings, 32 not outs, average of 40, 2,418 runs at a strike rate of 163, best of 89, 16 50s, and that's the number 8 batsman. I think that shows the quality of the batting lineup A&G Dorings have got. I think that shows why the openers haven't got hundreds, because they are never getting back in. Dot ball to start. Here we go. This is that pressure we talked about. Pressure and wickets. That could really change the shape. Who's favourites for this game?
1, 2, 3 for 5.
Oh yeah, Paul Els, fantastic number 8 to have in your team.
Yes, very well bowled by Shabazz Khan.
Yeah, Hashim Khan there, thanks for that. Yeah, like you say, really, really good slower ball, completely deceived.
Oh, he's got another one. He's got 2.
Oh, this is big now. Both are coming back in. Here comes Boris.
So,
there we go,
now,
Shabazz Khan.
It just got interesting.
This has got very really interesting now. We're going to get the super over rules clarified, because I could see this being a draw, and then we'll have a super over. So there we have, played on looking to use that big gap down there like we talked about earlier. And he's played on, and now this is the game just swung to the favour of, I think it's all about Boris. Very interesting game on our hands here now, guys. You can see crowd starting to get a little bit tense here. It's gone quieter up here on the balcony. The A&G Dorings supporters are Absolutely desperate for their side to win
32
here.
and
So
4.
I think this is all about Boris now for me. It's all about Boris and Goose. It's all about Goose and Boris. Boris and Goose, however you want to say it. But yeah, important knock needed from these guys now. Don't want to have a last man stands really. These guys want to see it off, so they need 155.
It's going to be Sikandar to bowl his 4th over.
So they need 8 and over, which isn't a problem, but it's now the wickets that
gets
become the
serious.
thing. So Farani Taylor Stallions, I think with those 2 wickets, have just wrestled themselves back right into contention. So there we see Vernon Botha, or Boris, as his friends call him. Average of 53.93, best of 79.
He could have bettered that today.
He could, and I think his side need him to nod out now. His side need him to bat this through. I think if Boris bats through, they win.
Shot. Great shot.
So there we see it. Quality of Botha in and pushes one down the ground for 1. Interesting to see how Botha tries to get himself back in.
I think he can buy this time for 4 or 5 balls. Get used to the pace of the wicket again.
Yeah,
Ball
doesn't need to do
slightly
anything
softer
rash
now.
here.
Oh,
Oh, short ball.
it's
One for the over. It's not called a wide.
He's happy with that.
One for the over. Interesting use of the short ball there. Sort of short and wide.
He had just bowled fine leg, really fine.
Okay, maybe a bit part of a plan.
So now
One leg stays fine, but no longer. There's only one
huge
short
gap
ball for
from
the over.
deep mid wicket to all the
Oh,
way down
wow.
to fine leg.
Got to bowl very full and straight with this field. I think you're telling the bowler how you're going to be. I think you're telling the batsman here what you're bowling, and that's fine as long as you execute it. But yeah, like you say, we can't really see it on our footage, but there's a huge gap.
I know.
He's just moved the field around.
Left-hander back on strike.
Left-handed back on strike, so they push extra cover in. I still like that field placing with extra cover 10 yards off the rope. It's both a hammer that one
Right,
into
and
the
that's
gap.
4 more.
There we go.
4 more.
Boris doing it here. All the Boris fans on the Facebook live feed, make sure you're sending your support here, guys.
It's amazing what a boundary does for the support on the balcony.
Yeah.
Dick Dorings fans woken up. Now only 24 required.
Playing a
Play
miss. Dot ball. Important. I think both of them might have thought it was a wide. I've always annoyed at himself for not putting it away.
I think he's annoyed at himself.
Yeah, it looked a bit half volley length, didn't it? I think he was really fancied this gap between mid wicket and long on. There we go. Table Mountain coming into focus. Look at that sunset. Beautiful part of the world it is to commentate on cricket on a Thursday afternoon. Here we go, guys. You can see the knockout draw, the final game of the quarter-finals. The winners of this will be facing the CT Warriors. You can see the other guys through. Jaloi Bangers versus Thunder Dragons. You've got Tech Republic from Bangladesh versus the Rebels from South Africa. You've got Verona Sri Lanka from Sri Lanka, and you've got LSE Legends from Pakistan. So we've got 2 Pakistani sides left in it, a minimum of 3 South Africans, and a Bangladeshi side and a Sri Lankan. So testament to LMS worldwide, the quality of teams that we've got in from around the world.
Shabazz Khan to bowl his final over. 2 for 19 so far. Can he get the last man standing on his own?
Big dots these. Every dot now is big. Every dot ball's important now.
24 from 14.
That's the right. That's what they need.
24 from 14.
I think I've shifted, buddy. I think I'm with Farani Taylor Stallions now.
I'm still backing
You're still back in A&G Dorings?
because of Botha.
All right. We'll say it from now, and the winner will buy the first beer. I'm going Stallions. I'm backing the boys from London. Chris is on the side of the South Africans, so there we go. Another important dot. Yeah. Goosen just needs to calm down now. Just bat on ball. Work the ones, try and put the twos, but yeah, let Botha take as much as the strike as possible. No disrespect to Goose, he's batted well. I just think the quality of Botha is there for all of us
Also
to see.
left-hander, harder for the bowlers to adjust the line of length.
It's a good
Work
shot
the
though.
way.
There's that big gap we
huge
talked
gap,
about.
and that'll be an easy 2.
It's got to come back for 2. They could look for 3.
Botha's
No,
keen,
he's well round in the field there. Still big throw in. That's a big boundary down there today. I think if you really push that, you can try and pick up 3.
So now 22 off 12. Oh.
So there we have the big man, Boris. Big shoulders. Yeah, Goosen and both are here, really giving their side a good chance at this. And they'll be wanting to make sure they see it through. Run rate's up to 9.17, 2 wickets in hand, 22 from 12 balls. There we have it.
Khan, it's a ball to
This is
Goose.
big. A boundary now changes it again, though. Oh, not another dot.
Ball. He's creating great bat speed, but he's getting nowhere near it.
It's difficult here. Goosen feeling the pressure here. So, this is what we talk about with run chasers. It's pressure. All the pressure on the batting side. Desperate for a boundary now. They've got 1 ball left in this over. I mean, whilst the home run rule is there, they're always in the hunt for this game. But you don't really want to be leaving it that late with a run chase. You don't want to be needing 12 off the last ball. So in again. Oh, it's another
I don't
dot.
think that's the worst.
Well,
ball. I don't think.
There's no point taking a 1 there. It's either 4, 6, 2.
Look at the pressure
or
that
a
the
dot.
Stallions have built over the last 10 balls.
Here we have it.
5 dots in the last 10. Huge.
That's big. We've had a no ball 4. So there we have it.
So
Both are on
22 on
strike
10.
now. 22 required, 10 balls.
What do you feel comfortable chasing Luke in the last over? How many do you want?
1.
And I'd still back them field inside the pitch.
I'd feel very comfortable chasing 1 in the last over. There's the scorecard. Both are 57-33. Standout performance with the bat so far. Goosen's still there with him, 23 off 23. A couple of guys got starts, Oliveira and Luz, 16 and 17. But yeah, both are doing the majority of the run scoring here. Yeah, massive couple of overs coming up here for these guys. We're into the knockout stages now.
I don't want to be chasing any more than 14 going into the last over.
14, you back yourself to chase 14?
Well, not me personally, I'm talking about the boys up there.
Oh, good, yeah. I was going to say far too many.
I just think with both on track.
There we go, Farani Taylor Stallions. Shabazz Khan bowled out excellent. 2 for 21, 5.25. Going to be very interesting to see who bowls these last 2. Who's going to bowl the last 2? Is it going to be Sakanda and Kawaja?
I think so.
Big overs from these guys here. Number 4 coming in now.
Tanvir Sakanda.
So Sakanda.
Spin for the last over.
I don't know, it looks like he's gone seam up where the wicketkeeper is. There we go.
No.
Oh, a dot for both.
For the 20th over.
It's going to be spin.
There
we go, the Boris fans joining in again now. Henrik Sinclair, take 1, give Boris the strike. So we've got Boris on strike. Here we go, he's swung everything at this.
Oh.
Play and miss.
Thought about running.
Go on, Dick Dorings.
Just got to get back on ball.
So here we go.
Slung away. It's just a single. There's not 21 off 8.
Steve Hayes singing Chris Newton's praises. Wouldn't want to chase 14 off your bowling. I think absolutely could back himself to chase quite a few more.
Another dot ball.
Just wide ball? No, not down the leg side.
At what point do you consider running goodbye?
Yeah, it's getting to that point, isn't it?
22 off 8 now.
Yeah, see, Stallions, they're bowling superbly well under pressure here. But captain just making sure he gets his field right.
Big gap between cover and third man.
Oh, it's another play and miss. Goosen here is just trying to swing at everything. I'm not quite sure if he's gone the right way here. I really feel for him out there. There's a lot of pressure.
This has to be a boundary.
Got to get a boundary now. It's either a boundary, a 2 or 6, or he can't run. There's no point taking a 1 here for me.
So 21 off 6 balls.
Come on, big 6 here now. Come on, buddy, back yourself.
Oh, could he get 2? Oh, he's not really.
They've picked up 1
leg
off
bars.
the last ball of the over.
So
that's Goosen back on strike. They need 21 from 6.
From 5.
Don't forget a 21 from 5.
19 for the tie.
Charles Van Wyck agreed with me. They need Boris on strike. Charles Van Wyck comes from an excellent cricketing family. He's the most talented out of 3 fantastic cricketing brothers. So he's got a good cricket brain on him. But yeah, I agree with you. So here we go. This is a fantastic last 10 balls.
Just 4
runs off the last 10 balls from the Stallions. They've bowled superb here. So yeah, but still, they're still right in this game. A&G Dorings, they're 12 off the last ball if you hit a 6. So they need 2 boundaries early. They've got to get themselves within a chance. So I think now they've got to run everything. This is where I'd be running a bye.
Depends where the keeper stands.
Sorry?
Depends where the keeper stands.
Yeah, if he's going to stand up for the first time in the game or not. But if Goose can get, or if Boris can get himself a long way down, here we go.
First ball of the 20th over. Oh, he's clubbed away. It's clubbed away. Is that in the gap? Is that in the gap?
Oh, well fielded. Got to come back for 2.
No.
No. 1 for 1. So Goose on strike now.
So 19 off 4 or 18 off 4 for the tie in the super over.
Oh, super over. Could we be seeing our first super over of the tournament? Oh, that would be a fantastic finish to the evening. Guys just getting their captain and bowler here, just deep in discussion, making sure they get their field right. Chris Newton's phone going wild here. That brand new bass guitar. So here we go in now. That's wide ball, is it? No.
It's a dot. It's a dot.
It's well bowled. Here we go. I think that's it now for me. I think this is the Stallions game.
18 off. Can we have 6, 6, 6?
3 6s to win it.
Dot.
Oh, is that a drop? I think that was a drop.
So now for a tie, we need 6, 6.
6 6 for the tie.
Oh.
Here we go. Make yourself a hero, Boris. Watch the Facebook go wild. I think our Facebook live stream will crash. The switchboard will light up if Boris goes 6 6 here. Has he nicked it?
Oh yeah, because the way the batsman seems to walk. Here we go.
Here we go. Come on, Boris.
Oh, and that's the game. Assuming that this is a legal delivery.
No ball. Don't bowl a no ball off the last.
Assuming this is a legal delivery.
If he bowls a no ball and it goes for 6, he's got to it's 12 it's 13 runs and he's got to re-bowl it. So I wouldn't
celebrate it. Cricket has a way of biting.
One in the bush is worth 2. One in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. But here we go. It's not a no ball.
Clubbed.
They whacked it.
They just get a complete. And that's a very, very good performance from Farani Taylor Stallions.
Well done. There we go. I called it. The Farani Taylor Stallions through to the quarter-finals as they celebrate there. Big performance from those guys. I think A&G Dorings were in it. Or the favourites for a lot of that run chase. So there you go. You see the guys shaking hands. Game played in good spirits. Competitive game of cricket, but played the right way. So there we go, all shaking hands, and we'll get the commentaries, we'll get the summary up for you. I suspect we'll have a look at the final draw as well for tomorrow, so we can see the 4 games that are being played.
The last remaining English side.
There we go, backing the boys from London to go all the way here. There's some fantastic sides in this competition though.
There we go, see Werner Beaufort finishes 59 not out of 38 balls.
It's unfortunate, he batted so well for his first for the 50.
That break did him no good, I think.
The break didn't help him at all. So there the guys come
like you say, a couple of guys in the middle order got in but didn't go on.
I think a huge amount of credit needs to go to the way the Farani Taylor Stallions bowled at the end there, hey.
Yes, Chris Alley, completely agree. What a game, fantastic.
Yeah, beautiful game of cricket, played the right way, excellent. So there we have A&G Dorings, 138 for 6 off their 20 overs. Unfortunately didn't manage to chase down the target of 155.
Just have a look at the bowling figures.
There we go, bowling figures are good. Nothing over 8 and over.
2 for 21, Hassan Rahman. 2 for 31. Sakanda 1 for 24. Ijaz 1 for 28. I think he actually bowled better than those figures actually.
Yes. The thing is though, what's good there is there's nothing 26. Over 8 and over, so every bowler is bowled under the economy. And I think that's massive. I don't know if you can hear that, but the Farani Taylor Stallions start. Another positive comment on the Facebook live stream about the commentary. It's been an absolute pleasure, guys, and I'm sure you'll hear from us again soon. But there you have the match summary. Farani Taylor Stallions, massive knock from Kadir again there. 68 from 31. He was absolutely brilliant. Well supported by Ahmed Khawaja and Hassan Rahman. Good bowling figures there from Louise. 4 overs, 3 for 31, and then there you see both as 59
in vain,
38
in vain,
and Morn Goosen 25 for 28. But there you have the bowling figures there.